What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Age and Evolution Show. So today what I want to talk to you about is an experience that I've had that I just find super fascinating, and it's this. So my daughter has a guinea pig, and the fascinating thing is I'll open the cage door and leave it open. Literally, it's been open now for 72 hours. Do you know that guinea pig has gone up to the door that's open and looked out and made little noises and gone back inside? And then it runs around inside and makes all kinds of noise and just does this guinea pig thing. And she'll even take it out of the cage and set it out, talk with it, pet it, be nice to it, love on it, right? And then she leaves and starts squealing like a pig. That's why it's called guinea pig, I think. And it'll just run around the cage squealing. And then eventually it remembers it can get in the cage and it jumps back in. But it never comes out of the cage on its own. And I thought that's so super fascinating, because how many times have I been in my own cage and not willing to step outside? And not only that, let's look into that, but what's the cage? Like, where is it? Where's this cage? It's just all in our own psychology. And the thing about it that I've come to realize is this, like, being fragile is a precondition to being heroic. I mean, think about it. If there wasn't a risk of getting outside the cage and going and exploring something new and being somebody new and being different, if there was no peril in that, there was no danger, if there was no chance of failure, then where would be the moral endeavor for it to be something heroic? Like, if you didn't have to go through something because you're fragile and prone to breaking emotionally, of course, then what makes the endeavor so great? Like, if you weren't fragile, what makes the courage so amazing? And so everybody wants to be a hero, yet everyone seems to be a little too fragile to make that leap. Like, yes, there's danger, there's fear, but it's how you handle it and it's how you address your own emotional state that makes all the difference. So what if I were to get rid of that mental construct? You know, they say think outside the box. I think that's so stupid. Like, what box? It's your box, which means you can get rid of it. There is no box. The fact that you think there's a box puts you in a box. The fact that you think there's a cage means there's a cage. And so the thing about watching this guinea pig is it loves being in the safety of its inside of its cage. Why? It's predictable. It's known. And because I know it and it's predictable, I feel comfortable and safe. But I'm still in my cage. I don't get to go outside the cage. What's outside the cage? Why even go outside the cage? Who needs it? Inside the cage, there's water and there's food. What else is there? But I think that's just the slow lifeboat route to slow decaying death of nothingness. Like, life is about living, life is about energy, life is about new experiences. And none of that will be found inside the cage. It's outside the cage, which is unpredictable, unknown, and magical. That's where life happens. That's where the magic is. But to realize that you're fragile and you can become heroic by taking on that path, by stepping outside of the cage into the light and being and facing that chaos and overcoming it, transcending those internal fears, because that's all it is. It's false evidence appearing real, and we feel it biologically, neurologically. But to look at it and go, I'm going to reframe my relationship to this, that's heroic. Being on that path, addressing the chaos, overcoming it, that's courageous, that's worthwhile. That makes life worth living, man. It feels really good. In the moment, it might be extremely scary, but when you overcome it, when you metamorphose into a different beingness, that's what life's all about. And so, like the guinea pig, can you today look at the cage you've constructed in your mind to keep you safe, to keep life predictable so that I can remain in control and I don't have to be scared or courageous because I'm fragile. So we're all a little fragile, some way, shape, or form. We all have fear. We all create anxiety, but not everybody's heroic. Not everybody faces that chaos, addresses that fear that lives within. Bring it to the surface, look at it, restructure, reframe your relationship to it so that it dissipates and you transcend. That's what life's all about. For me, this is my opinion. So, as I end every Agent Evolution video with, who you surround yourself with matters. Are you surrounding yourself with heroic people, the heroes and the sheroes that are taking life on? And really, what is life out there other than a reflection of what's going on in here? So are you surrounding yourself with people that are taking a look at those dark recesses, those dark shadows, and slaying the dragons, addressing the chaos within? And then you look at their out-pictured personal reality, and it's so beautiful and great. If you surround yourself with people like that, you'll become one. So, thanks so much for watching. I hope this brought some value to today. Make it a great day.